So hey guys hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Midley, and if you're a return subscriber, I really appreciate you. I hope you are all doing very well. And today's video, as it says, is going to be a plant tour. One of my followers asked me to do a plant tour, and I'm going to be doing this. So we can start here. This plant here, very big plant. I'll be telling you the plants that are easy to take care of and the plants that are not easy to take care of. This big plant here is very easy to take care of. It's called home alone. Yes, and I understand why they call it home alone, because if you leave this plant home alone and when you come back home and it needs water, it will let you know. It really, the leaves, they just start looking down, and you can tell when it needs water. And right down here I have my nursery. Here I put all my plants that are misbehaving or are not doing well. I put them here around the living room so I can remember, so I can watch them from the living room. So let's go. This beautiful little plant here is called, it's an Alocasia. In my videos you're going to notice that I have a lot of plants called Alocasia. I did not know that when I started being obsessed with plants. I've been doing that since I came to Denmark, but I have so many Alocasias, and this is called Alocasia bambino, because I have another big Alocasia amazonica which has bigger leaves. These leaves, you might have seen this before, but these leaves, they don't get bigger than this. And guys, if you are a plant mama who has been doing plants long time, or a plant papa, correct me if I'm wrong about some of these plants. But yes, this is also an Alocasia. Very beautiful leaves. And I have this one. Very beautiful leaves. I don't think this is an easy plant to take care of. Its name is called Stemanthe luberaceana. Guys, I'm going to be leaving the names here because some of these names I can't seem to find them in English, and I can only find them, I think, in Latin. Very beautiful plant. I don't know if you can see that. Very beautiful leaves. I don't think this is an easy plant if you are a new starter. We have this one. This is a very easy plant to take care of if you're a new starter. It's called an African spear. I think they're the ones which are called like mother-in-law's tongue. It's a Sansevieria cylindrica. I'll leave the name here. It's called the Sansevieria cylindrica. Maybe like it means like it's a cylinder, something like that. Yes. Otherwise, you can look for an African spear. Very easy to take care of if you're a new starter. I don't know if this can focus. Yes. Down here, we have this beautiful one. And now this is very easy to take care of, very green. I don't know if you can see that. Yes. This is called Microsorum muscifolium, or a crocodile fan. Just look for crocodile fan if you are looking for this. Very easy to take care of. Fans are not easy to take care of, but I think these are very easy to take care of. Christ. Guys, the sun is going in and out. I'm very sorry. Right? And I have this. I don't think this is an easy one to take care of. I think I've had this one before and I kind of unalived it. But I'm going to try it again and try to learn more about it. Very beautiful plant. Very beautiful plant. Can see that? And this is a fan, but it's called Delta Maidenhair. I'll leave the names up. Yes, very beautiful. I'll make an update, guys, in maybe a month or two, but it's coming to winter, so I don't know, to show you how it's going. Let's move behind here. Here I have this big plant. I don't know if you can see it. It's called Aralia Pollucius Fabian. I've only had it maybe 3-4 months, but I think it's a very easy plant to take care of, and it's so nice and big if you have space. I'll bring you close. This is how it looks like. That. It's very big. And we can continue here. This baby here is not so old. I think I've had her maybe for 4 months maybe. It was so small and now it's grown so big. This is very easy to take care of, and this is called bird of paradise. I have another big one. I'll confirm the name over there. But yeah, it's called bird of paradise. It looks like a banana plant if you come from Uganda or Africa where you have bananas. But this is not what is called the banana plant. The banana plant looks different from this one. This is bird of paradise. Needs to be cleaned. The leaves, sometimes they collect dust. But this is a very easy plant to take care of if you're a new starter. This is how it looks like. Further on here, I think a lot of you, even if you are new to plants, you know this plant. This plant is called the Dracenias, or just a snake plant. I think in Danish they call it Sviamuas Kaptong. If I translate that, I think it's called mother-in-law's sharp tongue. So this is called the mother-in-law's sharp tongue, or just a snake plant. Very, very easy plant to have. You can cut these ones off and put them in water. I'll show you what I did, and then they can bring roots. If you want to give away some, if you want it just for decoration, you can just plant it in water and it will still look good. So I got this. I have had this for many, many years when I was still living alone, and I bought it just like a small plant, and now it's almost as tall as I am. Next here, guys, let me turn on the lights. Yes. Next here, this plant, also when I got it was very small. It has, I think, some animals or something, or I don't know if it's the watering. I've given it too much water, or I've given it too little water, I don't know. It's kind of looking very strange, but it has grown so big. And this is called Ficus lirata, or fiddle leaf fig. Guys, I'm going to leave the names here. I'm not sure about this name. But it is a fiddle plant. You can also just call it a fiddle plant. Very, very nice plant. And down here, I hope the light is okay. It's a little bit dirty. This is called a zizi plant. Or maybe you can call it Zamioculacus zamiofolia. Or just a zizi plant, zebra plant or zizi plant. Just if you want to buy this, just look for a zizi plant. This is one of the most easiest plants to deal with. You can almost not unalive it. If you are new starter again, start with this kind of plant. You know, you can go like a whole month without giving it water, and it will still survive. So if you want to start your plant journey, start out with this zizi plant. And here we are in the hallway, and we have this plant here. This is the second plant I've had. I almost unalived the other one I had, but it's in a nursery home and it seems like it's coming back. What I've noticed with these plants, if you have it in one place and then you move it in another area, just by moving it into one other spot, it's not happy about it. This is not an easy plant. Very beautiful, and I've told myself this is the last plant I'm going to buy of this kind. Very beautiful. If I cannot make this survive, I'm not going to buy it ever again. This is a philodendron. Like I said, I have a lot of philodendrons, and this is a philodendron white measure or something like that. I'm going to leave the name here. I can't remember the name very well because it's new in my plant collection. I don't like to say plant collection like I'm a collector. I just love plants. So this is the plant here. Very, very beautiful. You can see some leaves are just plain green, and some have this beautiful mixture. Very beautiful. But I'll not say this is not an easy plant. Yes, furthermore, this palm looks, I don't think it will survive. I don't know, I forgot to give it water. But this is not something I would have bought myself. Somebody gave this to us, and it's in a pot where there is no hole, so it's difficult for me. I never plant plants in pots that there is no hole or where there is no glass, so I can see what's going on. So I think I didn't give it water, and yeah, I don't think it will survive. So this is going to go to the thinking corner, like I call it. So I'm gonna cut all these off, put in a thinking corner, and if it comes back, it comes back. If it doesn't, it will be gone. Up here we have one of my favorite plants, a black velvet, and it's a Alocasia. Yes, Alocasia regulula black velvet. Look at those guys. If you look at the people most people who have plants in their homes, I think all of them have this black velvet. I have so many of them, and my plan from today, I'm going to try to plant these plants in different kind of soils, some in like real soil, some in just lacquer, and some in pond, and maybe some in water, just to see what the plants like. So I found some very cheap, and I got them, and I'm going to be doing some experiment. This is how it looks like. I don't think, if you're a new starter, I would not start with this. These are not easy to take care of. Even people who have many plants and know how to take care of plants, they end up losing these plants. But it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You feel like you don't wanna, oh yeah, I wanna kiss it. It's so beautiful, yeah. So I'm going to be experimenting with that. I love it so much. Next plant here. Next plant here, I don't know if you can see that very well. One of my favorite plants also. I love this. Again, this one of those plants I bought like very small baby like that. And now it's like it has grown so big, it's just flowing over there. How beautiful is that? Yes, I love it when my plants, they're like surviving. And this is called monkey musk. It's a Monstera. It's called Monstera adansoni, or monkey musk. Easy name. If you want to look for this, look for monkey musk. Very easy to take care of if you're a new starter. Likes water. You can just cut off, you can just break a plant off here, put it in water, and it will grow, and you can give to your friends. Yeah, not much to say about this plant. I love it. It's green and beautiful. I don't know why they call it monkey musk. But yeah, or maybe it looks like you're putting on a mask like that. Yeah, very beautiful, very easy to take care of if you're a new starter. Next, Jan told me this video I have to break it in two because it will take 2 hours. I'm already feeling tired. I'm not yet even in halfway. Anyway, next plant. This is a rubber tree plant. It's a very easy plant to also if you're a new starter. It's very, very easy to take care of. But yeah, it's just called a rubber tree, or Ficus elastica. Ficus elastica. I think they make rubber maybe out of these trees. I think that's what it's called. But this needs a lot of work. I can see already now it needs a lot of cleaning. It's dirty. Our plants, they just not only need water and giving them plant food, they also need to be cleaned. And sometimes you have insects and all these animals trying to attack the plant. You have to take care of that. So yeah. So this is a good plant. This is not getting attacked by any cribs or something like that. So this is a very easy plant if you're starting. All right. So here we are in my room, in my hobby room, my office room, and I have this plant here. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, that's beautiful plant. It's a philodendron erubescens. Philodendron erubescens. I think also maybe it's called a green emerald. I'll leave the names here. This is a new to my home, but it's I'm almost sure it's a very easy plant to take care of. I can always tell if the plants are very easy to take care of if I bring them home, and a week and 2, 3, 4 weeks they're still doing fine and producing babies. So this is a very easy plant if you're starting out. Can you see that? It has those leaves. Yes. Another philodendron, and this is called Brandtianum. Brandtianum. This I got it on sale. I think those plants, like the ones which need love, they were looks like they were almost about to throw it out, and I just got it a few days ago, and I gave it new plant, and it looks like it's happy now. It looks like that. See the leaves? I like this kind of plants with different colors, and some people don't like that, but I like this kind of plants with different colors, which are not just green. This is just a baby black velvet, like I showed you already there. Sitting here, I'm going to, after this filming, I'm going to be replanting these ones. So continuing on, guys, I'm sorry the sun is so bright out here in my bed, in my room. So let's continue. This is new to this home. Look at those leaves. How beautiful. It's a baby, just waiting to be replanted. Today and maybe tomorrow I'm going to be working on that. And this is an Alocasia. The ones I told you have many Alocasias and many philodendrons. This is called Alocasia cuprea. Alocasia cuprea. But I think this you have to be, if I say if you're a new mom, you should not start out with these ones. But if you're a mom who has had a child or two, if I say it like that, then you can try these. These are very beautiful, but they're not easy to deal with. I've never had this one before. This is very new. And this is another Alocasia. Also, it's a baby. And this is a silver dragon. It may not be silver dragon. Some of these Alocasias, it's very difficult to tell the difference. But guys, if you are a grandma, plant grandma, and you know, if this is not a silver dragon, did I call it silver dragon? Yes. If you think this is not a silver dragon, please let me know what it is so I can correct it. But I think it's a silver dragon. Look at those leaves. This is also a baby waiting to be replanted. Yes. And this I just a cactus. I got it like a small tiny baby, and it's growing very well. Look at the color, very nice. Yes, some of those people, plant mamas, when they're showing their plants off, they collect them, I think all of them in one space. I could never do that, and I have to collect all my plants and then I have to put them back again. No, this is another plant here. I want you to see the colors. See, I love these colors. I love these plants with these different colors. I don't have so many plants with, I don't like plants with many colors because our house is white and all that. So these plants, they suit very well in here. And this is called Aglaonema is the head noun, but the plant is called a spring snow. Spring snow, very beautiful. I like the name, spring snow. But these ones, they're also difficult to be exact. These are very difficult to be exact with the names because some of them, they look almost alike. But I love this one. My card is almost running out and so is my battery, so I'm gonna go change that and then we can continue. So guys, I had to stop before we were finished. And another plant here I have, it's a succulent, but I can't remember these. There's so many different kind of succulents, and succulents are very easy plants to take care of. So if you want to start and you don't have time for plants, you can always get a succulent. This is a succulent. Look how it looks. It's so funny. I love it. Yeah, feels like plastic or something. So I have a few succulents, and they're very easy to take care of. This one, they almost need water. Here is another Aglaonema. They have funny words, Aglaonema. It's from the Aglaonema family. And when I was looking for the real name, I think when I found this, this is called White Joy. Because there was another one which looked like, it was called Super White. And then there was one called White Joy. But I feel like White Joy is the one that came close to this. Look at the leaves, guys. How beautiful is that? White Joy. This is called White Joy. Very beautiful. Yes. This, I think, they're also very easy plants to take care of. And here we have another rubber plant, rubber tree, you can call it. Ficus elastica, you can also call it. Like the one I showed you out there, the one that was just plain green. But this is with some colors. I think you're noticing You're noticing that I love plants with the colors, different colors. Yeah, this is how it looks like. I love plants that are not just plain green, but with a few colors. So this is some of them, they have this cover thing. In Denmark, when you buy them, they have this cover thing, and the stars, they tell you how easy the plants is to take care of. And this says it's 4. It gives it a 4-star, which means it's very easy to take care of. So yeah, a rubber plant. I can't wait for this to become big. It's difficult to film in this room because there's so many windows, so everywhere you stand, it seems like you're standing looking towards the light. But this is another plant here. This plant is very, very beautiful. But I got this plant from IKEA, and it was very, very tall, like really, really tall. And it started looking very, very weird and not looking very healthy. And I was so tired of it, but I think it was my fault because I hadn't watered it. So I just cut the whole plant down, like I just cut everything down. But it has just decided to grow back huge and wide. And I have so many huge plants, and I feel like I don't even have space for these huge plants. So I'm not going to be buying more huge plants. But this is called a Calathea picutarata. Calathea picutarata, I think, a compact star. But this is one of the Calatheas that I think is very easy to take care of because it's doing very, very well here. Otherwise, I promised myself no more Calatheas because they're very difficult to take care of. This is doing very well in here. So here, guys, we are in the guest room, and I have some plants here. This plant is very, very easy to take care of. I also got it like a mini plant, very, very small, and it's growing very well. I need to move it into a bigger pot, but this is a very, very easy plant to take care of. But this was also one of the plants that was so difficult to find exactly what the name is called, and I ended up finding a name that's called Dracaena trifasciata, or black gold. I don't know why they will even be calling it black gold, but yeah, this is a name. If you're a plant grandma and you know the name of this, if you know the name, let me know, but that was the name I found. Guys, I have all these plants, but sometimes the plants, sometimes when you in the shops, when you buy the plants like mini, they don't write on the names. This is like a sister to this one, and this is what they call variegated, like they have this whitish in it, so they're from the same family. But you can see this is a little bit different from this. Yeah. And this one is called this is also, I think, was called black gold. I don't know, guys, but this is Dracaena. If you go in the shop, try to look for this kind. They're a little bit soft, and yeah, they're very, very easy to take care of. But Dracaena, this fasciata or something like that. I will leave the name up here. Very nice, very, very easy to take care of. But it's annoying when I can't find the real name. Next time I do my update of the plants, I would have found the real names. And this is a succulent. Succulents, very easy to take care of, guys. If you don't know how to take care of plants, buy succulents. And if you can't take care of succulents, you can't take care of plants. Yes. So guys, I'm sitting here in the guest room by the window, and I'll take all the plants that's in the window here. And we'll start with this new plant in my collection. I love this. Don't try this if you're a new starter. This is Alocasia. This is an Alocasia. Alocasia Fredia, something like that. I forgot the name, but I'll give it to you when I go in the other room, because I divided this one and I made 2 of them. It must have been a mistake I did, because if you're new to plants, don't divide the plants right when you bring them home. Leave them like a month before you still start dividing them. I made that mistake, and I hope this will survive. But this, how beautiful is this plant, guys? Look at those leaves. Yeah, different kinds of leaves. Look at that, and look at this. This is very beautiful. But this is not a plant you're just gonna find anywhere. They're very expensive. You can Google them, or you can try to buy them online, but you're not going to be finding them at your a local plant place where you normally buy plants. So this is already yellow. I'm worried, but I'm going to fight and do anything I can to have this plant survive because it was not cheap. So I have one in here. I have one in the bathroom where there's more where there's I think the kind of temperature they like. Yes, and I have one in water. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it survives. But it's such a beautiful plant, guys. Another one here. This is also is new. See, I told you I like these plant flowers with different colors that are variegated. I like green plants, but also when they're just green, they can be so boring. This is not old. This has not been with me for long. See if you can catch that. Very beautiful. Yes, and this is a Syngonium, a Popuphium albo. Yeah, it's a variegated. And this is the one. Some of the plants are very new, so I don't know so much about them, but I've been doing my research, because if you're going to be a plant mama, you have to do your own research and learn about the plants. You see, it has many different colors. Very beautiful. Yeah, what I was gonna say, some of these plants, they really like high humidity, because I think they grow like in forests where there's like shadow and heat and all that. And yeah, so this is another variegated kind of plant where the leaves are also like that. It's not just green, it's green and white and something like that. And this is a philodendron white knight. I told you guys I have a lot of philodendrons. Yes, these ones I got them the pots, very beautiful. I got them second hand. But yeah, not so much to say about this. I think they're easy to take care of, these ones. This one and the other one I just showed you, because they have been here with me I think a month now, and the other one is really growing big. And this one also, it looks fine, but I will see, because yeah, I can see some yellow spots, you know. They can be here, there, and then they start getting attacked by these yeah. So this is how it looks like. I'll make an update in a month or maybe 2, and we'll see how it's going. I'm not a plant, my channel is not about plants, so, but if you guys want me to make an update to show you how this is going, I'll do that. This next plant, I call it a he. I think I call most of my plants she, but I call this a he. This is what this plant, I found it with Jan when I met him, and it was very small, but look how gigantic it has become. It's a cactus, and it has this thing here. Yeah, cactus also are very easy to take care of. If you're new, just get yourself a cactus. This one, it doesn't have so many small thorns, so yeah, very nice. I think these are very masculine, you know, and these are very good if you have like curtains in the windows and you don't want. In my curtains, I don't like plants that are growing like that, you know, and they're going into the curtain. This just grows straight up and very perfect for the window. Oh, Jan said this will take 2 hours. I'm getting tired already. Next plant. Here is the next plant, guys. Very huge leaves. Look like that. This is Alocasia. A little bit green there, which means it's suffering from something. Either have given it too much water or too little water, I don't know. Looks a little bit weird. A new leaf there. A new baby leaf over here. And this is called Alocasia longiloba. Alocasia longiloba. Very nice and very big. Yeah, it's gonna be so big, I think. But I think this is very easy to take care of, guys. Yeah, if you're not very new, but you have had a few plants, you can take care of this one. And here is another plant which I bought. It was this size when I got it. Now it's as tall as me, almost taller than me. Very easy plant to take care of. I don't know if you can see that, it looks like that. This is very easy to take care of. So if you want to go get yourself a plant that can grow big and all that and easy to take care of, I mean, it doesn't suffer so much if you don't give it water. And you can even cut it in half, put it in water. It makes new roots and you can make a new plant if you want to give away or something. This is called a ficus. Ficus being Lenesis. it's called a banyan, something like that. Ficus bengalensis banyan. I'll leave the name up. And again, if you're a plant grandma and you know a better name, let me know. I think this plant, it could get bigger leaves if I put it in a new soil, because I think the leaves are not getting as big as I want them to be. But yeah, it's here and having a good life. It's crooked because it's looking for light. I might cut it and just make new roots and put it in the pot, and then so I have 2 plants coming up. But this one is very easy to take care of. So guys, I'm in the laundry area, and me, like one of my friends, if she watches this video, my neighbor, she said I have plants all over the place. I think the only place I don't have plants is under my bedroom, and that might be true. So here I'm around the laundry area, and I'll show you the plants I have here. I have this one. I don't know if you can see those leaves. Again, you notice how I love those kind of leaves. And this is also Aglaonema golden bay, or it's just called a Chinese evergreen. And guys, correct me, because some of this kind of plants here, these Aglaonemas, they're difficult to find the right names because some of them look alike, and yeah, all right, or just call them Chinese evergreen. Sorry, Chinese evergreen. That's how it looks like. Maybe try turn this so we have lights. Yes. And I have this one, very, very big. I am not quite actually sure about this plant because I could not get the right name, but it looks like purplish, kind of reddish on the behind, and it's also very easy to take care of. But the name I could come up with, I didn't come up with any name, so I cannot give you the name. I just put this one in until I find the right name. I could not come up with the name, but it's a beautiful, beautiful plant, and it's very, very easy to take care of. And here we have this Alocasia amazonica, or Alocasia poly. It's either called amazonica or poly. Maybe they are different. Poly and amazonica is different, but it's almost difficult to see the difference if you are not a plant expert. For me, they all look alike, but this one is doing okay, but not so okay. It has, you can see, if your plants start looking like that, having this, there's something wrong. You remember the small one I showed you, the bambino, the one with the small leaves? So this is the amazonica. It's Alocasia amazonica. I told you I have a lot of alocasias. The leaves are beautiful. Sometimes I have to clean them with a cloth to keep them clean. And here is another rubber plant, like the ones I showed you there, a different color. I can't wait for these ones to grow long, but I don't know, looks like it has some kind of a disease or something. Looks very weird. So I hope while here and I take care of them, they will be happy. And why is it so dark? They'll be happy, and yeah. So I hope when they're here, they'll be happy and start loving my home and be. I have a place out there I put plants that don't want to behave. I put them there in quarantine, or I just put them there to think about life. So, but I don't think this will go there because this should be an easy plant to take care of. So I have this plant here I've had forever and ever, many years, and I have even divided it, and yeah, sometimes it brings up a beautiful flower, but this long time it has given me a flower. I only keep it because I like the way the leaves look like. Otherwise, I think I would have thrown it out because it just looks like this, and yeah. But I think it can only give you like flowers a lot if you live in a warm country. This is a plant from a warm country, so I think that's why it doesn't give us flowers a lot. And this is called Artemia fasciata, or silver vase, I think. Silver vase plant. I'll leave the names up here. Beautiful plant. Very beautiful colors. So you can just have it with the leaves and no flowers. It's very beautiful. Very easy to take care of this one. Many days without soil, without water, and it wouldn't mind it. Whew, guys. Yes. Another plant here. This is a philodendron pink princess, and I guess they call it pink princess because it has this pink color there. I don't know if you can see it. You can see there's some kind of pink in it. So, and on the chart here it says they have 3 stars. which means easy to take care of. But yeah, 4 stars is much easier than 3 stars, if you know. Yes, and it likes to be between 15 and 30 degrees, so it cannot be out in the cold. So this is a philodendron pink princess. Pink princess. Yes, pink princess there. That's it. These are in quarantine because they just came here, so they have to stay here in quarantine. Oh, and this is another plant. A lot of people have this because if you can't take a plant like this, then you cannot be a plant mama. You can't take your plant. And this is a pothos. Pothos, they are very easy to take care of. And this is the pothos snow queen. Yes. They come in very, very different varieties. I forgot to show you the one I had in there. It was, I think, called Gold Queen or something like that. But yeah, this is more beautiful than the one I had over there. I'll go back and show it to you. You can see. You can see that. Very beautiful. Very easy to take care of. This one, you can even take it, the whole plant out, remove the soil, place it in water, and it will still grow. I'm going to experiment with that, and I can, next time I make an update, I'll show you. You see? Another one, this is also, I think, a pothos, and it's called Skindapsus pictus. I'll find the name and I'll leave it here. Another very, very easy plant to take care of. You can put this in water, just break something off here, put it in water, it will grow. Guys, if you cannot take your plants like this, then you cannot take your plants. These are very, very easy to take care of. Yeah. And guys, I thought there was one kind of this Alocasia black velvet until I saw people saying like, oh, there's another this Alocasia that looks like black velvet, but it's not black. It's not black velvet, and that's how I found this one. It's called Ninja. It's called Alocasia Ninja. Wow, look at the leaves. It's very different from, not so different, but I don't even have the, yeah, I have the black velvet. I'll bring it and we can try to compare. But this is how the leaf looks like for the Ninja. Let me get the one of the black velvet and we can compare. I'll try to hold them here and then we can see if we can notice a big difference. Hold them here. See? When actually I put them in front of the camera, I can actually see the difference. This is the Ninja and this is the black velvet here. This is the Ninja. There is actually a difference. Yeah. But we don't put it in front of the camera, it's almost difficult to see. So I'm going to see how this comes out because this is new into my home. And here is another Alocasia, guys. This is also an Alocasia and this is called Mellow. I'll show you another leaf that is not looking bad. This is how it looks like. Alocasia Mellow. Very thick. Yeah, very thick. And here is another, I can't say this word, Aglaonema. And this is called White Glance. Very, very beautiful. And in my next update, I'll let you know if it went like I hoped. If it was an easy plant to take care of. I can't say this for sure, but it's been here with me, I think, for a whole month, and it's still looking very, very good. So I'm standing in the garage, guys. Yan and I loved windows so much, so we even have windows in our garage. We have a huge window, and in this window we also have some plants, and I'll show you what we have. This is another Aglaonema, and this is called Maria Christina. Yes, Aglaonema. Her name is Maria Christina. Very easy to take care of. They can become so huge, these ones. Yes, they become very, very big. How beautiful is that? This is very easy to take care of if you're a new plant mama. I don't want to talk a lot about these ones, but these are the ones like yeah, mother-in-law's sharp tongue. I have these different ones. I always make new babies, and yeah, I need to give some away because I don't need all of them, but it's always nice to see if you make a new baby and they grow. And right here I have a cactus, very big cactus. When I bought it was this small, and it's not a long time ago. It's scaring me that it's actually going to be so big. I don't know, maybe to get so big and I'll have to like throw it out, because I will not know like what to do with it, because it's not a long time ago I got it, was so tiny. Now it's like so tall. So but I did not put the noun on this, but I mean cactuses are cactuses. Just buy any cactus and you'll be happy. Here is a cactus. I brought it and put it in our window here, then it started doing this, like growing like that. Otherwise it was growing, just going up, and I'm going to try to take it back in the house, and hopefully it can start growing back, going up, because I don't like this. But it's a very, very beautiful cactus. It's so big. I could, if I had friends who wanted a cactus, I could just break off and just give them. They go and just put it in the soil. And this is called a cactus, a Pallia cristata. Very, very beautiful, very, very big. Oh, very, very heavy. How beautiful is that? So guys, here we're in the kitchen, and yeah, I have a plant here. This is very new. It's just a palm, and this is called Palloa palm. Palloa palm or Camaldorea elegant. Camaldorea elegant. I'm going to leave the names like I said. This can grow and be so big. The funny thing, sometimes if you leave plants alone, they grow. My neighbor has a plant like this. If you don't know and you're new to plant, some people, they buy a plant. Even my friend, she just put the whole plant in thing like this without a hole, and it's still growing. I'm so surprised. But the best way is to put it in a thing like this with the holes in, and then do like that. That's the normal thing, but she has her just in one pot without holes, and it's growing. So this is palm. Here in the kitchen where we cook food. And yeah, we have this one. I can't remember the name, but I have a huge one. I'll go and I'll let you know the name of this one. This is a very, very easy to plant, to deal with. I didn't know that when I started buying them. I buy them from like tiny, and they become big. This is very tiny, but it's gonna become as big as the other three I have. I should not be. They're so cute. I always like buy them, you know, like I need to give them out. Here in the kitchen we have another Alocasia, a very funny one. Like look at the long. It needs to be cleaned. Look at these long leaves. Sorry guys, that it needs to be cleaned. Very, very weird. Just grows like that. Yeah, this I got it like in a supermarket for maybe 20 krona. But if you bought this one like from new, I think they might ask for maybe 250, 300, something like that. I should start selling my plants. I baby them and they become so big. Look at this. So this is called Alocasia lauterbra. My goodness. Lauterbrashian or something like that, or purple sword. If you want to find this plant, you really love it, how it looks like, it's called purple sword. Oh. And down here we have another cactus. It looks like exactly like the cactus I showed you guys out there. The only difference from this is a little bit more greener, but the same type. And yeah, this is called Mickey Mouse. This is called Mickey Mouse, this cactus here. This is the same like that one. I'll write the whole name here. But it's so beautiful. The other one, I wanted it to grow just like this one, looking up. So I'm going to try and bring it back in here so it can just do the same thing. Very nice, very big. It's growing. It's very happy in here. It loves it in here. Look. Yes. Let's go to other plants than these cactuses. So now guys, we're in this part of the living area, dining area. I have another Alocasia here. You're gonna see me have so many Alocasias. This was a big Alocasia. It started giving me headache. I was so tired of it. I put it in the outhouse like I did with the other plants. I forgot all about it. I just didn't give it all. I didn't care about it. And then one day Jan said, but Mill, you have a small plant there. Looks like it's growing. And see how it was looking like this. It's so weird because I wasn't doing anything. And yeah. So this is called Alocasia longiloba. But actually I don't think this is a longiloba. Guys, correct me. I don't think this is a longiloba. This is another Alocasia. No, I don't think this is a long globe, but the long globe is the one I showed you out there. But this is an alocasia. I'll try to find the real name. But there's so many different kinds of alocasias. Just go to the shops or Google and find the one you like. Okay? So, this plant here I also got it like a baby, like a peeny little baby. I didn't know they are very easy to take care of, but they're actually very easy to take care of. I have bought a stick I'm going to put on and try to push it up and tie it on so it can grow going upwards. Otherwise it can really be annoying hanging like that. But this is called asparagus fern. It's an asparagus fern. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is what I can find. It's called an asparagus fern. Very beautiful. It reminds me of some trees in Africa that grow big and they look like this. Very beautiful plant. Very green and very easy to take care of. But I have taken good care of it. It has not given me problems. It sometimes can get dry and then it can look at me. Yeah, that's the only problem with it. If those leaves they get dry, they just all over the place. Yes. And then we have this here, which needs water already. Yeah, it needs water. This is how it looks like. The leaves look like that. This is one of the easiest plants also to take care of. If you can't take care of this one, you can't take care of plants. And this is called Asplenium antigonium or Japanese bird nest. I hope these names are correct. Otherwise, guys, come and correct me. Japanese bird nest. Looks like this. Very beautiful, very shiny. As you can see, it needs water. Another easy plant to take care of. The only problem with these plants, some of them that I'm telling you that are easy to take care of, they need like a lot of water. So this is a very beautiful plant. Look at it. But it gets so thirsty so quickly, and I think the roots, they grow out very quickly. So I think I need to soon change this one into a bigger plant, because when the roots are small, that's when they drink up all the water very quickly. Yeah, it's called a Phlebodium davana, or in English, blue star fern. It's a fern plant and it's very beautiful. It has like that lightish, almost light bluish look. Very beautiful. Very beautiful pot. Yes. Seems like all the plants over here, they need water. So this is another plant with very weird leaves and very weird, I don't know, stems. It's not thorns, it's just like very weird. It looks like that. The leaves just look like that. This is one of the most green plants I have, without different colors. And this is a philodendron squamiferine. Philodendron squamiferine, I'll leave the name. Yeah, I got it from a small baby also. I don't know how is easy to take care of. I don't know about that. But in my update, I'll let you know, because it is having these weird leaves already, like brown leaves. That's always tells you there is a problem with the plants. And I have this is a very rare plant. There's people on YouTube and on Instagram, but like most of the plants, they don't look like this, the one they're showing, and it's like a very different name. I haven't found exactly this one with this kind of leaves. The ones I've seen is like they're green in the sides and then whitish in here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I'll bring the smaller one. I'll first tell you the name and I'll bring the small one. It has a very long name. It's a Schishmatglot. I'll leave the name here. Not easy name. I'll put down, it's heavy. Anyway, when I got it, I made a baby out of it, and this is the baby. And it looks like this. I've tried to Google it, I've tried to be on YouTube, but all the other ones I find, the leaves, they don't look like this. This is a rare plant right now. It's still a very rare plant. I haven't seen it anywhere apart from the shop where I got it. This shop, sometimes they bring rare plants, very few of them. If you're lucky, then you get one. If you're not lucky, then you have to wait. So this is a plant, very beautiful. I think it's easy to take care of, I don't know, because I made this one and it's growing, but still having these yellow leaves. Sometimes these yellow leaves, you cannot avoid it. It's just because the plants, they're not supposed to be in houses, they're supposed to be outside. This is my black velvet. I'm so proud of myself to have had it have these many leaves, and I'm trying not to ruin it by giving it a lot of water. I just changed this, but I'm going to change it again and try to put more back and mix the soil, so the soil is not so heavy. What kills some of this plant is the soil being too heavy. But this one I'm very, very proud of. Next, I have these 2 cactuses. I bought them for the windows here in the living room because I just want plants that grow up and not grow like that, because then they go in and disturb the curtains. We have small curtains, we need for them to be like, we don't pull them away because we need some privacy. So I'm going to replant these tomorrow, and yeah, in my next video maybe you will see how big they are. These are called Euphorbia lactea. Yes, Euphorbia lactea. Oh, and they score a number 5 on the stars. I don't know if you can see that. They score number 5 on how easy they are to take care of. So these ones are very easy to take care of if you're starting out. I've never seen any cactuses like this, so I was so happy to find them. But here I have my peace lily. It's having this, like a lot of my plants or other plant mamas, you see this. Sometimes you don't, I don't know if sometimes it's the overwatering, sometimes it's the water from the tap is not good. I've started collecting water from the rain. Yeah, sometimes maybe too much I don't know. Sometimes it can be different things. Right now I can see it needs water, and sometimes you just put in a lot of water and then yeah, you ruin the plant. But this is my peace lily, very big, and it's having a good time apart from these leaves here. Yes, and over here we have another Alocasia. I have had this long time. It keeps having these small leaves. I don't know, it should have big leaves, because some of the other Alocasias I see of exactly like this one, they have bigger leaves. But it's doing okay, and yeah, it's just sitting here, and it's a very boring Alocasia. I have not so much to say about it. So guys, we made it to the bedroom. I have only 11 minutes to go, and I'm almost done. I'm really exhausted. And here we have this almost yellowish, I don't know, curry yellowish color plant. And this is a philodendron, a rubesco, something like that. Yes, and it is covering 4 on stars on how easy it is to take care of. And I must admit that I was worried, because I think I had got one before, and I don't know like what happened, and that did not make it. Yeah, but this seems like it's making it very nicely. I got it from a small plant and looks like it's very, very happy. So this is also philodendron, and I will leave the name like I said. And right here we have a palm, coconut palm, isn't that what it's called? Coconut palm tree. Yes, it's not so happy. I can feel this is dry. I feel like I've been giving it a lot of water, but it's not, yeah, it's doing okay, but it's not easy to take care of these plants. I see a lot of people like they're not good at taking care of them. If anybody knows what do I do with this thing, does it have to stay here in forever, or can you plant it in a soil? Because this is how it came, and it's been standing in here. I can feel like it needs water already. So this is a coconut palm tree, I think it's called. Very beautiful if you can take good care of it, but I don't think I've ever seen somebody have it like so big and all that. I'm going to try and see if I can have this one survive. This one is sitting by Jan's bedside table. I have another plant, but there's duplicate of one plant I already showed you, so I don't have to show you that. But this is sitting by Jan's bedside table. Looks like this. This is very, very easy to take care of. Look how long it has grown. It's grown, very, very long. It's like on the floor. This is how it looks like. So I can just cut this off and just make new plants if I want to, or just put it somewhere where it can just crawl, you know. But yeah, I'm thinking of what to do with this. But this is a pothos, and this is called Enjoy. The name of this one is called Enjoy. N, then joy. Not enjoy, but enjoy. Very beautiful. So now I'm standing in the bathroom. Also in the bathroom I have a lot of plants, like I said. And yeah, cactus. Cactus or succulent. This has some thorns, so I think this is like some kind of cactus. These are very easy to take care of. They need replanting. Cactus got from baby. I love having these in the bathroom because yeah, they're easy to take care of. But otherwise, it's better to have plants that like the environment in the bathroom. This one is not easy lady to take care of. She's not easy. I love it so much, but she's not easy to take care of. One has already like, yeah, I killed it. And I got this one. It's called a hat fan. And it's not easy, but I'm going to mix new soil. What I've been learning about plants, I've always been collecting plants, but I've never like sat down and find out what's the best soil and all that. But I'm doing that now, and it likes water. But all plants, they don't want to have soil that is so heavy. So I'm mixing my own soil, and I'm going to give it new soil, and we can see that in the next update of this video, how it will be doing. So it's going to get new soil, because yeah, it's so difficult to take care of this one. I love it so much, but very difficult. Another little cactus I got from a baby, a very, very weird one. Turn, look. Just makes these small babies. I've given it too much water. They don't like too much water, so I need to stop myself. Here is another plant I really, really love so much, but my goodness, it's so difficult. But when I moved it over here in the bedroom, it seemed like it's doing better. I just need to mix the right soil for it, because the soil in here is way too heavy. Just like all of my other plants, the soil is too heavy. But look at those leaves. Very, very, very beautiful. It loves it in here. So, the forked heather in Danish is called, I can't remember what it's called in English. Jan? No, he's far away. But I'll remember the word, and I'll put it up here. Yes, this is a very beautiful plant. Yes, guys, I need to tell you the name. This is called Alocasia Hilo Beauty. Alocasia Hilo Beauty. And this is my anthurium. And if you're new to plants, don't mix this with the black velvet. This is my anthurium, and it's doing so well out here in the bathroom. So the bathroom in here, some of the plants, they like the kind of temperature in here, but the other one is not doing very well, and so I'm trying to nurture it. But this is my anthurium, and look how it looks like. Alright guys, I think I'm done, because I have more plants here, but some of these plants, they're all like one I've made babies, or they're like the same like the other babies. So I'm done for this video, and yeah, let me show you one thing. You remember the plant I told you I got, and I divided it. One is in soil and one is in water. This is the one. See, it's just turning in water. I used rain water, not tap water. But this is the plant here, and I hope it survives, guys. I put it in here, and I hope it likes it in here and survives. We'll see. I'll be so sad if it doesn't make it. I'll do anything to see that it makes it. So I'll put some plant food in it here, so it has something to work with. And that's it. So guys, thank you for watching, and I hope the lady, I can't remember the name who asked, but I hope you watched this video all the way through. Alright, thank you for watching. My name is Millie, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Bye.